Anna, and I help you read faces and microexpressions for sales and negotiations. Today, we are talking about these damn dimples and what they mean when you are speaking to someone that is great at negotiation. We don't really need to pay attention to her smile in this photo, but you can see that she has a dimple both on the right side and the left side. Now, as I've said 100 times, the right side is what you present to people. The left side is what you present to yourself and to others in your private life. So on the public side, if you look at mine, I have a deep ass dimple right here. I am very charismatic. When I go out to dinner, a bunch of people end up in a group and I know none of them, but we end up having a party together. Why? Because I effortlessly am able to be magnetic and cultivate that reaction based off of charisma. It has to do with being charming. When you have it on both the right side, but I'm not like that on the left side. You see, it's missing. Behind closed doors, I'm like, meh. But when you see someone like this that has it both on the right side and the left side, these are very charming people, both internally and externally. They are charming with themselves. They are charming with others. They are charming in networking. So if I am, let's say, having an argument with someone like this, I tread very lightly because they can actually wield more magnetism on who would be perceived as right or wrong. I've done this countless times, and when you have someone, the more dimples, the more charismatic they are. However, these are a little bit different. So homie right here has these big ass dimples on both sides, both the right and the left. However, he also has this area right here that's dimpling on his chin, and that means something a little bit different. When you have dimples that go into the chin like this and they dimple or they dimp into the chin itself, that has to do with very bold and forthcoming leadership, meaning they are the kind of person that will say outlandish things and get away with it, but on a grander scheme than just, oh, in, let's say, between 5 people. So again, if I'm negotiating with this person, I'm going into the conversation understanding that they probably have the upper hand. They probably have a few tricks up their sleeves, and I'm going to tread very carefully. This just has to do with charm and charisma. So the rule of thumb, there we are. The rule of thumb is the more dimples that the person has, the more charming and charismatic that they are. I have a dimple in my chin, on my nose, on the right side, and I have a dimple up here on the top left cheek. The placements of these dimples also matter, but we'll get into that later.